Hi there, welcome to Uncensored Pillow Talk. I am your host tonight, Paju Munro. My guest today is the amazing director for the coolest museum in the country right here in San Francisco, Terry Beswick. Hi, how are you, darling?
Good, how are you today?
Very good. Did I say your last name right?
It was pretty close. It was
Oh my
good.
god! Okay, say your last name.
Beswick.
Beswick. I love it. Paju Beswick.
But you can call me whatever you want. That's
That is
fine.
kind of hot a last name. Paju Beswick.
Yeah, a little
That's
hyphen
expensive.
there.
That is like 1.5 million and up.
Okay.
I
yeah.
love it.
I'm down. All right.
I love it.
All right. Is that a wedding ring? No, you're not even wearing one. Okay, I'm good too. Okay.
Let's do it. So 33 years ago, a group of queer history enthusiasts created the GLBT Historical Society to uncover and to preserve stories of the LGBT past. 7 years ago, the society opened the doors of the GLBT History Museum in the Castro. How has it been the journey since then?
Over the last 7 years, we've had thousands and thousands of people to come to visit the museum from around the world. And I think it's about 16,000 last year.
That is a lot.
Yeah, and 70% of them came from outside California.
And what do you think? Why do you think it's so important for our community to have this here in San Francisco?
Well, as you know, San Francisco has been really the beating heart of the LGBTQ rights movement through around the world. And, you know, there's other cities, of course, that have played a major role. But San Francisco is where so many things started, and our history goes back many decades here in the city. So it's partly to help to show people that history, but it's also a way to celebrate for us our identity and our diversity and all of our stories. But the thing that really touches me is when I go to the museum and I check out the guest book and I read what the guests have written. Yeah,
oh
you know.
My God.
Like, you know, I mean, I've been on the job only for a couple of years, but I get a little burned out sometimes. And so when I want to get recharged, I go and read the guest book.
Aww.
And, you know.
It's actually very sweet.
Yeah, they are. And they post on Facebook as well.
But young people, it's so nice to see young people going to a museum these days because they go in, especially young gay youth nowadays, because everything, it's so different. I'm 41 years old.
Oh,
so back in the
I wouldn't
days,
have guessed.
I know. Thanks to Botox and the fat out of my ass injected in my face, I'm going to be 22 forever. Tell me about the party that you have this Saturday.
It's actually on Friday night.
Friday night? What time?
It's at 7 o'clock, 7 to 9 o'clock, and we're going to have DJ Marky B. We're going to have Landa Lakes, who's a local drag queen.
Oh, I love Landa.
Do you? Yeah,
yes,
me too, of course. Yeah, she's on
our
her...
ducal queen.
Yes, forever. And she's going to be... she's on our board of directors, actually, for the Historical Society and the museum.
That is amazing.
Yeah. And
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's fairly recent.
She'd have done so much for the community.
I know.
With the ducal cord.
Yeah.
It's beyond me. And
Yeah.
I say, Landa, when you watch this, we bow.
Yes, I bow to her, especially because she's my boss. But so she's going to be performing there. But it's mostly, you know, it's a party, and so there'll be some, you know, beverages and booze and all that stuff.
Do we need to get tickets? It is a complimentary thing. It's an invitation-only thing. And if it is invitation-only, can I have one, please?
Yes, of course, I can put you on the list, girl. But I think it's...
See, this is how you get invited for free stuff. You get them on your show, and you talk, and then you just tell them, how can I go, please? And then they can't say no, because if they say no on air, it's bad.
It's very bad, very bad. But it would be better if you bought a ticket. No, I'm kidding.
But how can I buy a ticket?
You know what? You can go online or to our Facebook page. It's GLBT Historical Society. And you can click on the link there, and I forget how much the tickets are.
It's okay.
I think they're like $10 or something like that. So it's not expensive. And it's going to be a fun way to support the organization and the work that we do. And we do so much stuff. We have events every week there at the museum, and they're educational events or panel discussions or exhibit openings. Also, when you come, you can check out our permanent exhibition gallery, or we have a couple of new temporary exhibits. There's one up about the life's work of Angela Davis, with some very rare posters of her work over the years. And then we have a new exhibition about periodicals from our archives, from A to Z. We have a different publication for every letter in the alphabet that we put up. And they're really amazing. You know, they start, bears, drag, whatever, you know.
I don't know what drag is. I was born like that. So I wake up in the morning, this goes on, and it's just, you know. All right, so tell me one more thing, Terry. What other events do you have on the horizon for you?
Let's see. Well, you know, I've been curating this series at the museum once a month where we have a panel discussion about a different topic. You know, last month was bisexuals and LGBT activism.
I'm trisexual.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I try anything.
Oh, okay. I'll try that. I'll try that too. Yeah. So maybe next month we could do trisexuals, but this month, on March 28th, we're going to be doing a panel about identity politics.
Oh.
Which is very timely here in San Francisco right now because we have a mayoral's
very big
race.
taboo as well.
Taboo, yeah.
Yes.
To talk about, I love to do taboo topics at the museum, you know. And it's really hard because there's not much that's taboo in San Francisco.
Once you walk in the Castro and you see the very famous tall guy with absolutely nothing but the little tiny little gold fabric hanging out going ding, ding,
It's
ding.
not so tiny, really, but, you know.
I know. And he's very sweet because every time I see him, I'm like, hey, how are you? You look nice today. And he's all like, oh, thank you.
Oh, but you don't look down, you just look him in the eye, right?
Oh, of course, yes,
Yes.
because I'm a lady.
I know. I don't look. So anyway, so March 28th, we're going to be doing this panel on electoral politics, and I'm excited about that. The next month, the panel is going to be about class.
Class.
You know what class is. Look at you, girl.
Class.
No.
Oh my God, class.
No.
I'm like, class of what? Is he teaching something? I'm like, class. Clearly something I don't have. But, okay.
You can be on the panel, actually. It's about the class divide, about the growing income inequality in the United States and in San Francisco, and how people are being displaced, and we're losing so much queerness.
Well, thank you so much for being... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, so, and we're forming something called the Castro Cultural District in the neighborhood, actually, which is a citywide initiative to recognize the neighborhood and preserve our culture that we have right here, you know, so that we can make sure that, you know, we don't end up like the Polk. You know, we just had a march at the Polk Saturday where Juanita Moore, we laid a black wreath at every former gay business on Polk Street. And we don't want to lay a black wreath at the Midnight Sun and Moby Dick's.
No, not going to
Yeah. So, so we're activists out in the community as well as having a museum in the Castro. So I'm really excited to be here today, and I'm so glad that I got a chance to meet you.
Thank you so much for being here, and I'm sorry that I messed up your last name.
Well, that's okay.
So here's the website
Okay.
of the museum, right here or right there. And thank you. You have been amazing. Thank you for putting up with me.
No, you have. Oh, not at all. I'm so glad to sit on the bed with you. Now let's turn the camera off.
No!
Turn it off.
I can't. You know, there's like 500 pairs of pantyhose and 3 layers of makeup over here.
That's the
All
best
right, guys,
excuse I ever heard. Okay.
Before I go, I have 2 gift cards from Daft Boy for you. To win, go to our Facebook page, tag a friend, and comment. And you better say in the comment that I'm fierce and amazing. And if you have any questions, just send us an email at pillowtalk@newsupnow.com. Thank you so much. I love you and see you next time. Bye.